Before the news in detail, here is a special message. Governor Chukwuma Soludo has come for a total turnaround maintenance of the Anambra State economy and promotion of core Igbo values. Let us give him maximum support for the task ahead. Good evening and welcome. My name is Chinyere Ikoreke. Anambra State government has reviewed the activities of the inter-agency partners in the state with hope to ascertain their areas of intervention. The Commissioner for Budget and Economic Planning, Mrs. Chiamaka Nnake, disclosed this during the opening ceremony of a two-day inter-agency meeting held in Awka, which attracted representatives of partners working in the states, ministries, departments, agencies, and civil society organizations. Correspondent Amaka Chibuzo Okoye tells us more.
The meeting is an opportunity to reflect on programs and project implementations in the year, know the rate of implementations so far by the partners working in the state, and their intended activities for the remaining quarter of the year. Commissioner Nnake noted that the quarterly meeting was to hear from their partners, ensure there is coordination, and identify potential gaps around the area of interventions so as to prevent lapses. She noted that there will be different partnerships come 2024 as the ministry will dole out the present administration's plan and where they need support so as to meet their targets, and other resources will be channeled to other sectors, adding that they want to be better organized, coordinated, focused, impactful, and give Nde Anambra the best.
It's actually to have more like a sustainable or a final response to this flood issue in Anambra State. We hope that if they get it right in Anambra State, the template can be replicated in other states. That's their target, and Anambra State is ready to work with them to drive the implementation of this plan as quickly as possible.
The head Partnership Coordination Department, Mrs. Ebere Ayaji, disclosed that the objectives of the meeting was to know the activities implemented so far and other outstanding activities in the 2023 implementation plan, review the achievements, and know each other areas of intervention in order to avoid duplication of efforts and resources.
The next objective of this meeting is to know each other's area of intervention in order to avoid duplication of efforts and resources.
In his presentations, the desk officer, Anambra State Emergency Management Agency, Mr. Emmanuel Izuchukwu, explained that the flood-prone local government in the state has been sensitized and farmers have been evacuating their produce so they can move to holding center whenever flood comes. He noted that they have trained about 140 emergency responders. Also identifying areas of interventions, the program coordinator of Value Chain, Fadama Cares, Mr. Nnamdi Aguncha, listed procurement of inputs, infrastructure construction, machinery and equipment procurement, training and capacity building, and demonstration of new improved technologies. In Awka, Amaka Chibuzo Okoye, ABS News.
Ezinato people of Enugu-Agidi in Njiko Council area of Anambra State, led by their traditional head, Chief Izuchukwu Okeke Onyocha, popularly known as Ozo Ebubechukwu, has celebrated their New Yam Festival with pomp and pageantry. New Yam Festival is a very important annual event among Igbo, which allows them to offer thanks to God for bountiful harvest while praying for better yield in subsequent planting season. As such, the people of Ezinato in Enugu-Agidi were not left out in the celebration of the festival this year, as their sons and daughters returned home from far and near for the events. Chibuzo Obidike tells us more.
Customary, the festival commenced with prayers and thanksgiving as the traditional head of the village, Chief Okeke Onyocha, thanked God for his blessings and fruitfulness to the people of the land. It was then followed by the Ewaji rites performed by Chief Okeke Onyocha, which signifies the invitation of the members of the village to eat the newly harvested yams, signaling the official commencement of the eating of the new yam in their various homes as demanded by culture. Speaking, the President General of Enugu Agede Community, Mr. Ebuka Onuora, pointed out that Enugu Agede Community is never in dispute and that the celebration is coming on the heels of the traditional New Yam celebration by the Enugu Agede traditional ruler Igwe Michael Okeke-Uche on 30th September 2023, after which community stakeholders, groups and families are allowed to wine and dine together in merriment and prayers for a bountiful harvest. In their separate interviews, the traditional Prime Minister of Aba Ghana, Chief Alfred Ozoha, and a stakeholder in the community, Sir Anthony Okafor, said that the celebration of the New Yam Festival in Ezinato is an important celebration which drives down the prayers and messages of the traditional ruler of the town, Igwe Michael Okeke-Uche, and described Ozo Okeke Onyeocha as a lover of peace who is committed to the progress and growth of every Onyezinato.
So the Ezinato I want to better than what was requested. Or who was even export Canada. The Obodono, we were going down on the Macanaba on the Nico Valley.
Dignitaries who graced the occasion include the Managing Director, Anambra Broadcasting Service, Sachidu Obidiegu, and the Director, Opet Oil and Gas, Chidi Nwakbodolue. The festival featured performances of traditional music and dances from Enugu Agede. Chibuzo Bidike, ABS News.
The people of Amagu village in Sube have maintained their stand that they engage one of their own, Mr. Ifediora Maabia, to allot and share the Obotu land belonging to the village to all qualified members of the village. This was the unanimous decision of the village members after a meeting of the village head at the village square on Monday. Ngozi Obileri has details.
The meeting was convoked on the heels of a radio announcement by certain members of the village, barring those who bought portions of land from the rightful owners at Obotu land from developing their lands. On hearing the announcement, members of Amagu village decided to meet and call to order those giving out such information to refrain from such acts so as to avoid causing chaos in the community. According to the oldest man in the village, Mr. Ifediora Zodo, the village members gave the duty of measuring the land in question, allot and share same to every son of the village that has attained a certain age. He said that it is surprising that after 10 years of sharing the land, few individuals came up from nowhere to question someone they gave authority to work for them. Another elder in the community, Mr. Konkwo Iveke, explained that they have no hand in the act, wondering why their names were included in the list of those contesting the allotment of the land without their consent, describing it as a taboo. On their parts, others, Messrs. Okonkwo Nwasike and Udobejo, called on all who purchased lands at Obotu to go and develop their property without fear of molestation, as according to them, the few individuals have no right to upturn the ruling of the elders. A youth leader in the village, Mr. Mechi Vezi, assured them that they are solidly behind them, that they only require to inform the youth whenever they are ready to develop their property.
Now the youth to the revival group. No one is a mother of one and one. Nando Apolava Opua, Neguia, Amako meeting with the Tomabaya, Vara Puan, Nebuan Yabudu. I told so. Then maybe it's another Magun have a money. But can a Magun is a row? There's a Magun is on Hesabia.
On his part, Mr. Evediora Mabia, who was given the work to measure and allot the land, explained that the village gave the land on lease to the Anyansi family of Enugu village in Suwe, but the alliance got truncated at some point, which led to the termination of the agreement and sharing of the land 30% to the Anyansi family and 70% to Ndiamagu, which according to him was adequately documented. Mr. Mabia said that there has been a practice in the entire Nsugbe community that it behoves on every qualified son to go to the land allotee committee to request for their own portion of land. Failure to do so amounts to the fact that such a person is not in need of the land. From Nsugbe in Anambra East Council area, I am Ngozi Obileri for ABS News.
Uzo Kingdom in Ndukwenu community, Urumbo North Council area of Anambra State was a
and their ancestors to bless them with all they yearn for, especially for bountiful harvest next year, good health, progress, development, and peace. Chief Onwura, while cutting the new yam, said they accord respect to yam as king of all crops, and as such, the celebration is to thank God for a great thing he has done, as according to him, the yam which they sowed during cultivation has come back bountifully for consumption. He maintained that Igbo culture is very unique and must be promoted at all times, calling every Onigbo to go back to their roots and revive those culture, traditions, and norms which seems to have gone into extinction. The wife of the celebrant, Mrs. Chinyere Onwura, thanked God for the harvest season, saying Ozu Kingdom is known as an agrarian community and prayed they will have better harvest next year as they have shown gratitude to God. On his part, a chieftain of the All Progressives Grand Alliance, APGA, Honorable Edward Ibuzo, who came to felicitate Chief Onwura, said New Year Festival is a rich culture of Ndigbo, which is celebrated in all Igbo communities and shows human appreciation to God for the mystery of enjoying his creation through yam produce and crops. A chieftain in Ozu Kingdom, Chief Ilodi Chukwuenwilo, when contributing, asked Ndigbo to truly embrace their culture, speak their language, and promote unity. Also, on behalf of Ozu Kingdom Women Association, Mrs. Comfort Omado maintained that Chief Onwura brought light, progress, and peace to their community, and that he always extend philanthropic gesture to the needy in the town while praying God to give him long life and good health. Chief Onwura later conferred chieftaincy titles on different individuals while different groups and guests paid homage and brought presents. From Ozu Kingdom, Ndi Ukwenu, I am Amaka Chibuzo Okoye, ABS.
When ABS News returns, federal government proposes to turn Ajakuta town into free trade zone. Flooding in Indian northeastern state kills over 14 people. Governor Chukwuma Soludo has come for a total turnaround maintenance of the Anambra State economy and promotion of core Igbo values. Let's give him maximum support for the task ahead. Stay with us.
Look at these high-quality Quaker oats. Delicious in taste, good source of fiber and energy. There is no denying. Quaker Oats is an amazing start to your day. Quaker Oats, goodness that lasts.
There are certain moments in the day when I need my me time to just unwind and indulge.
Now available in 30 grams and 450 grams.
We are passionate about two things in Nigeria. The first is football. The second is our rice. And nobody celebrates like a Nigerian. So, for every goal scored, every mark made, you can be sure to always come back home to rice. Celebrate with Nigerian Premium Big Bull Rice, homegrown just like you. Big Bull Rice, tasty rice, nourished you.
Look at these high-quality Quaker oats. Delicious in taste, good source of fiber and energy. There is no denying. Quaker Oats is an amazing start to your day. Quaker Oats, goodness that.
Welcome back. The Ajaokuta town and its environment will soon be designated as a free trade zone, the Minister for Steel Development, Shaib Abubakar Audu, has said. He said the proposal has been sent to the President, Bola Tinubu, for consideration and approval within the shortest possible time. Abubakar Audu was speaking during his maiden visit to the Ajaokuta Steel Company Limited as he took a tour of the complex company with some investors from America, Germany, Russia and China. He further stated that if gotten right, Ajaokuta Steel Company would create over 500,000 jobs, which would be enough to lift Nigerians out of poverty. The minister said that the investors would carry out an advanced technical audit of the steel complex and its facilities to see what more is to be done. On the foreign scene, the death toll has risen to at least 14 people after flooding in India's northeastern state of Sikkim that came after heavy rainfall caused the glacier Lankan Lake to overflow. At least 26 people were also injured and 102 others, including 23 Army personnel, were reported missing, officials said. Sikkim received 40.9 millimeters of rainfall between Tuesday and Wednesday morning, according to the Indian Meteorological Department, almost 5 times its normal rate of 8.6 millimeters for this time of the year. The water surge came after intense rainfall burst the high-altitude Lankan Lake, which is set at the base of the glacier in peaks surrounding the world's third highest mountain, Kanjankuja. In sport, the Nigeria Volleyball Federation has announced that the second phase of the 2023 National Division 1 and 2 Volleyball League will begin from today. According to Chief Martin Melendi, the technical director of Nigerian Volleyball Federation, the Division 1 and 2 leagues are scheduled for October 5th to 15, 2023 at the Ahmadu Bello Stadium in Kaduna State. Melendi said 11 teams would participate in the Division 2 League, 5 teams in the Men's Division 1 League, while 3 teams will feature in Women's Division 1 League. He said 2 teams from the National Division 1 are expected to be promoted to the Nigerian Volleyball Premier League after the end of the season. That's the news tonight, but remember that you can follow news and programs on ABS from any part of the world by liking our Facebook page at Anambra Broadcasting Service. Subscribe to our YouTube page at ABS Television Oka. On Twitter at ABS Radio TV, on Instagram at ABS Radio TV. You can also log on to our website at www.absradiotv.com. The main point again, Anambra State Government has organized a 2-day interagency meeting in Oka. Chief Onyocha has celebrated New Yam Festival with people of Izinato in Enugu-Agidi. Federal government has proposed to turn Ajaokuta town into free trade zone. We told you Indian flooding in the northeastern state has killed over 14 people. To end the news, here is a special message. Governor Chukwuma Soludo has come for a total turnaround maintenance of the Anambra State economy and promotion of core Igbo values. Let's give him maximum support for the task ahead. Thanks for staying with us. My name is Chinyere Ikioreke. Good night.